In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Is that portal?
Remarkable.
Ah.
Truly.
He's
Now
here,
the picture comes
actually.
together.
The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will.
The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it, our enemies are formidable.
It feels more and more that he's toying with us, especially because he apparently knew what we were going to find. Like, why didn't you tell us? But unfortunately, we can't say that. How is it you are able to leave the astral prison now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With the brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
What exactly are those stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netherese, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest.
No wonder Gale is
They are nether
curious.
stones,
Netherese
imbued with the
magic.
ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasites, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Netherese. These chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
Do you know how our enemies are? Who? Not
One
how.
of them I know. Lord Enver Gortash. An arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to
Power
me.
and control.
But the way she spoke, it's most likely she follows Baal, the god of murder.
Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the Dead Three.
Sounds like a very, very powerful crown, very powerful artifact. Who was the king of the Netherese? Carsus. Carsus Folly. Also ties to Gale. What hope do we have if gods themselves are are involved? Which is kind of odd, but I think the thing is that on the one hand they are not like completely gods, and from the power level, because otherwise they wouldn't be allowed to interfere. Like, same for Mistra.
Hope is a luxury for those who have a choice. This is the battle of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate.
Within the city, an elder brain brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order.
An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance to
Still
strike
wanna know
comes,
how he can
you
shield
must
us.
take it. For there may only be one chance.
Whose power is it using to the surface? Ketheric's Warhammer, which is surprisingly dull, actually. Reaper's Embrace. We can have the armor. Not a heavy armor, but still nice. Ketheric's Shields. Can also do Shield Bash, and +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. And advantage on deck saves. I think I'm going to give it to Shadowheart.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Or, as I remember, we can also give it to Gale. Where is it? Eh. Ah, just looks like armor. Let's give it to Gale. I think he's casting more spells than Shadowheart, usually. Oh. Anything else in Ketheric? Crumpled note. Papa, I love you. Love from Is. So I guess Isobel Thorm. Oh. What is kinda odd is that Aylin just vanished. No talk, no dialogue, nothing at all. We did it. The hero is here, everyone is alive. Well, most of the people are alive.
Without him. I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. And I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands.
You seem in a good mood. I thought you might be more subdued after coming close to blowing up.
Indeed.
That was
Under other
close.
circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing. Netherese magic.
Gale.
So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power, the ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Oh boy. I'm playing a wizard who was formerly a warlock who's also too curious for his own good, and that has major Phenos vibes. So that's his name. Oh well. But Gale, you already went there. You already messed with Netherese magic, and look how it turned out. Hey there, thanks for the follow. You nearly killed yourself back there, Gale. Perhaps take a moment.
I know what nearly happened, and I'm sorry for putting you in that position. But I've stepped back from the precipice now. I've seen what may prove to be another way. A better way. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need
I mean,
to
that's a
learn
good
more about
point,
what we saw.
really.
An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep, Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
But I'm still kind of afraid that, yeah, Gale is tempted once again by Netherese magic and the prospect of achieving more power. Oh boy. Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
No, he's so cute when he's excited. Still, I'm kind of worried. We can't short rest. Do I have still my bard song?
New perils await.
Oh.
That took the edge off.
Yeah, I'd say we have a look around first and talk to all our allies about the
Thanks for
fight.
watching out for me.
And even with it, it's
Could've tossed me
here.
back in the
Interesting.
shadows.
You're one of us.
A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
especially saying that the balance and the death free is shifting gives him even more Jurgal, so the Death Scribe god vibes. It really seems to be like an incarnation or avatar of him or something. Because, I mean, on the other side, I mean, gods are very limited in how much they can trifle with mortals, so it couldn't be Jurgal himself. I don't know. Do lithids possess souls? I would have... It's an interesting question. In general, I would have guessed that like all living beings in D&D have... I don't know. Just wanted to say that all living beings have souls, but on the other hand, like things like oozes or something, or aberrations, probably don't have souls. So... These abominations are soulless, surely.
Correct. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Is that all why he came to see us, to talk about souls? But I mean, it's a good point. Like, usually deities are created or gain power through prayer, through mortals, through souls. And that's different here now. I'm surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Speak plainly. Isn't there more you can tell me?
No.
His favorite line. But you seem to know a lot about the Dead Free, right?
Yes. Bane, Lord of Darkness. Baal, Lord of Murder. Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Yeah, they all were mortal and made a deal with Jurgal, so probably him or the god who he is the avatar of. And made a deal and a game, and they got his portfolio, but it was divided into three.
What was it like in there? In the curse?
I don't think the Harvest will say anything, will they? Ah, it's not voiced. Hard to imagine the evil that walk these halls, but no more, thanks to us.
Ketheric's done, but that army's already on the move. This isn't done yet.
Yeah, approaching Baldur's Gate, and I mean, how much can we do against a whole army of the Absolute? Oh, hey, our sleeping friend.
When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Daniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
I think Garon would be a very, very bad Flaming Fist, mainly because he's way not lawful enough. Yeah, we can also say that in a very harsh way. The Flaming Fists are nothing but mercenaries now. Immoral ones at that. I grew up hearing stories of Duke Elton. I'm curious about what he was like.
Gruff and intimidating. But he had the courage of 10 men, and the love for Baldur's Gate few could match. I don't know if this Duke Ravengard is the same, but I will say this. The Flaming Fist are the cornerstone of the city, and the Dukes are its foundation. I hope you can save him. For the good of Baldur's Gate.
That's the thing. I wonder what they are planning to do with Duke Ravengard now that they got him infected. Probably some political mess they are staging. Oh, we can try to recruit him. You know, you could come with me. I could use a flaming fist by my side.
Thank you. But look at me. I am a relic. A glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own 2 feet. Besides, Nathaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do.
No. I mean, how long has he been sleeping? For that, he's still pretty much in shape. You know, once we leave, this place will be pretty empty. Will you be alright?
You don't have to worry about me. The truth is, the Shadowfell broke something inside me. Something no healer can fix. I don't know how long I have, but because of you...
But I mean, he was out
Nathaniel
for quite a while.
Because of you, I could help him as he helped me. So, thank you, my friend. And know that I have no regrets. Thanks for watching out for me. You lot could have tossed me back in the shadows.
Duke Elton was a massive asshole. He tries to kill you first time you meet him. Sounds like a very charming man, so I guess he's someone from the earlier games. And yeah, hi Alistair, nice to see you.
Aylin! Isobel!
Night song looks so nice. Yeah.
You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer.
Oh.
I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
No. I'm so happy we got Shadowheart to spare her.
Ah, there you are. This is Aylin. Aylin, this is...
Oh,
Awkward
but we
pause.
have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Nice, more camp companions. And yeah, I think we still have a quite interesting talk with Shadowheart, so... Let's be smart and read everything first. We can finally comment on her being Ketheric Thorm's daughter. Did I hear you correctly before? Are you Ketheric Thorm's daughter? Which is also interesting, because I mean, we saw that. We saw the empty grave and everything. But anyway.
I am. And I'm glad he's dead. But this is precisely what I want to speak to you about later. It'll keep. I promise.
Fine. I see you at a camp. I would love to say something more cheerful, like nice. But fine sounds so like... if it has to be.
Very good. We look forward to it.
Now you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aylin! We'll see you later.
Awesome.
Begone! I must admire Isabel's fulsome beauty away from prying eyes.
Sorry.
But I mean, after a century apart, I think they deserve some time for themselves. Even though it gets more impressive when you saw in the last dialogue that she didn't even move her lips or anything. Just mentally saying, be gone. Nelson!
Thaniel rests well.
This hat.
He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
What happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person. If the Oak Father wills it.
I mean,
I hope he does.
Such a long time, such a long life. I'm sure he will. But did I just imagine that Thaniel was just standing like right next to him? Anyway, we will see after the dialogue. So, when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
Oh, it would have been so cool to actually see the place changing and the curse fading and everything transforming. I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
So, what now? You've got what you wanted, after all.
I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
No. Ah, come on, we've been flirty all this time, so there's more that you want. What is it?
Not what. Who. But all in due course.
Alright. I'm not really sure. Let's just say join me, so nothing messes up. Join me.
Seems your ranks are quite packed. If some space frees up, I'll be ready for you.
Nice. The thing about Halsin is, like, most of the things you say, you can understand at least with a hint of flirting. Anyway. Let's see if Jaheira has something to say.
I will not linger in this land over long. But, whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Gosh, we all look so bloody. Oh no, it's just her, actually. The others are not really bloody, are they?
Like your mind.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know.
Oh.
You wanted something?
There's some matters I wanted to discuss.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
Or Shadowheart.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
Alright. So...
You need to eat before we head off, alright?
we can loot some things here.
Do you have anything to eat?
Iron Banded Shield +1. Ooh, it's a +3 shield. Huh. Interesting. Did they patch that? Because, I mean, Gale is wearing a shield and it doesn't change anything. But see, if Garon is wearing a shield, suddenly he can't use his spells anymore.
Which way to the nearest light?
Ah, is it part of the human proficiencies you get? Because they changed how lineages affect the gameplay. Civil militia. Ah, it is. It's because Gale is a human. You have weapon proficiency with spears, pikes, halberds, and glaives, and armor proficiency with light armor and shields. Interesting. So let's give the +3 shield to Gale, I guess. Also, Shadowheart, I actually enjoy the shield bash, but I don't think, or I don't hope, we will need it so much. Let's just have a look which one is better. Advantage on dex saves or level 3 aid. Advantage on dexterity checks. Nice. With the symbol and everything.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Okay.
times.
But besides that, I don't think we have much to do or much left in Act 2.